Hello folks, this is Hascon Spy. The Spy have come back to you live for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Act 2. Sorry for the delay for the past few days. Stuff was just coming by at this place, and, yeah, so now we're moving on. After the investigation of dealing with two culprits that has stupidity of revenge, they're going to be taken into custody by the Jedi Order because I helped out to see if my lessons at Tatooine and learning to be a Jedi paid off, and it did. Alright, I think me and Missionary Candace spotted a group of Mandalorians up in the pillars of the rocks, so we're going to check it out. So let's see what we can find. Yep, I thought my eyes hadn't deceived me. Okay. Might be a heavy firefight going on.
Yeah?
What?
Alright. Let's do this. This guy. Well, that take care of another group of Mandalorians. Alright.
Huh?
What?
What?
A Mandalorian data pad? Better check it out. Not the one I'm looking for, though. Here it is. Jarg, do you remember not to take out the XT model bike today? There was something funny with one of the intakes, and I thought it could be a jam. Huh. Consider yourself lucky. If someone was dumb enough to take that thing out, he would have to plunge right into the ground with a kilometer. Nothing much information, just some bickering crud going on. Though I am curious about the XT model they were referring to. Another Mandalorian data pad. Hopefully it has some more information. Alright. Jarg went missing in Sector B, then Rensa saw someone move in south there. Take a couple of troops and find out who it is. If they look suspicious, terminate. I think those dirtbags were referring to me and my companions. They must have spotted us when we're coming to the south here. I guess that explains why the Mandalorians got here. Alright. Now I think the last episode, that Candace's mission, and I spotted the growth here. Hopefully, maybe able to change out here. Okay. Level up time. Okay. A new glove strength. Alright, so, mission, you'll be taking care of that since you need up a notch of strength. No offense or anything. Okay, let's go. The grove should not be too far from here now. Well, there's the grove. Looks like no one's been here for some time ago. What the? Who the sod is that? She looks like she's meditating. Better check it out. You. Who are you?
I will
What
be
the?
your doom!
Carve! Mission! She's a Dark Jedi. Master Shar warned me about an individual with dark side that is strong in the dark side force. She must have placed mission and carve in the Saius force. I'm going to have to defeat her if I'm going to set them free. Anga! This must be what that Jedi back at the end of Spire felt when she was battling against that Dark Jedi.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness.
Now, I'm not going to kill you, just tell me who you are.
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
You embraced the dark side? Why would you do that?
When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
Look, the dark side's never that powerful enough. Even you should know about that.
What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
Look, I was sent by the Jedi Council to cleanse the taint from this grove.
The council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never be saved?
Look, I have no desire to kill you, Juhani.
Lies. Leave me and come back when you have the courage to finish your task.
Now I see what Master Sar intended for the test to be. He asked, I see the purpose of what Sar told me. He wants me to see if I can accomplish the task of completing the trial challenge by saving Juhani from the dark side. This is what he intended. Okay, this is not going to be easy.
What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
I just want to talk.
Talk. You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk?
Yes.
I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power.
I have no anger. I hold no anger towards you, Juhani. I only wish you for peace.
Not anger. Peace. Yet even with your naive attitude, you managed to beat me. I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
You could come now, Juhani. You're a beautiful young woman who has so much talent. You can and still could.
I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
Your master Corjo does not blame you for what you have done. Even in death, the Force will allow her to move on, to live
if
onward.
If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Don't worry, Juhani. They will surely take you back.
The Council may forgive a lot, but not this. I am lost. Even though I would repent, there is nowhere left for me to go. Leave me to my hopelessness.
I'm almost there getting through to her. I can feel it. But I'm going to need to say this. I'm not going to fail her. This is what Master Sar intended for me to go to this grove. Not to cleanse, but to save her from the dark side.
I do not know what to do, now that I have caused such suffering to my master and those around me.
Even in death, the Force will allow her to move on. You know this?
If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Anger? Show them that you have freed yourself from this passion. You can. You still could.
If I show them I am free of passion, that I am serene, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would?
I believe
so. Would it be possible after what I've done?
Of course it would. They would always accept you back, no matter if you've forsaken the light side to be in the dark side. Now you know first-hand experience of what the dark side could lead you. But now that you know you could go back to the light side, you still could.
I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
There is no emotion. There is peace. Remember those lessons of the Jedi teachings. Looks like I played my child. But first I need to search around to find that cave where the crystals are. That's another text that the Jedi Council would like me to investigate about. To see if I'll be able to find the Jedi crystals. Master Zora said that there will be more Jedi crystals that could be held in the cave. The locals point that out in itself as well. Going to switch out now. Thank you, mission. You can head back to the Ebonhawk. And now T3, you and me and Karf are going to be searching out now. I hope you and Mission are okay, Karf. Sorry that Juhani did that, but now that's over with, at least for the time being. What the hell? More cat found? Hey, the droid! Hold on. This must be, that model droid must be the droid that lady asked us to search for. We gotta defend that droid.
personal assistance droid.
The personal assistance droid.
As I said, I am C842, a personal assistance droid. Although in recent months, the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
Wait. Are you Elsie's droid?
Did she send you to find me?
I knew it.
Please do not tell her you saw me.
What? What do you mean, don't tell her that we saw you? You mean to tell us you weren't kidnapped?
No, I ran away of my own free will, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my elder became a bit too attached to me, obsessed even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
But she wants you back. She cares for you.
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
Wait a minute, you sought the cat hounds out? You wished it to be destroyed?
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me?
No, you should go back to her. I'm not going to destroy you.
But why?
Because she is lonely and she needs your support. Just think of what could have happened to her if something horrible happens to her. If something horrible happens to you, she wouldn't have no one to rely on. She only has you. Be her support.
You're right. How could I be so selfish? I must not think only of myself, but of how it affects her.
Exactly.
She must be frantic, and if she lost me, she'd be devastated. I must return then. It is my duty.
Dang right. Get out here, go back to her, and tell her that we're on our way back to her with the good news. Looks like a level up. Looks like a Joy was worried about her not being able to meet living people. A force push.
Yes?
This must be... Yeah, I thought as much. The crystal cave we were sent to investigate. But first... Alright, so far it's time for some Wookiee action. Alright. Master Star and some of the locals and Nemo mentioned that there are Kinrath, spider-looking creatures that lives in the crystal caves, and they rarely seen. Alright. Better save this in case anything goes wrong. Alright, let's move onward. Alright, F status, this power of mine finally is taken effect. Master Czar's right. These Kinrath are looking spiders. And you know what? I hate spiders! Sorry, it's just that, sorry folks, the spiders are not my forte, and ugh, I'd rather not think about that right now. I just hate the spiders. That must be the leader. So these are the crystals. Hard to believe that the crystal for lightsabers came from here. Though I think the items containing these eggs are very useful, though this will get messy. Let's collect these from scrambling the eggs and getting out here. Mandalorian must have came here alone. Foolish. Alright, I think we're almost done collecting this. That was a nasty work of scrambling the Knaff eggs. I'm going to need to wash my hands when we get back to the Ebon Hawk or even in the academy. Ugh. Alright. More Catphone creeps.
Time to rumble!
Well, the locals are right. The Catphones are acting vicious than normal. Though unable to find the source. Oh well, hopefully that clears out the situation. Great, another squad of Mandalorians.
Yes?
Mandalorian data. This is getting interesting. Better check out this Mandalorian data, see what it says. A new crystal blue and a green one. Crystal red. For dark Jedis, I believe, but I'm not going to be using red. Don't get me wrong, favorite color's my red, but I'd rather not have that in the lightsaber. It's the same Mandalorian data. No, it's the same one as the last one. Whoever has been sending these squads after us might be the leader of the Mandalorians in Tatooine, I believe. So we might as well wait and see. Albonum. A weird name for a Cathound? Huh. I think I get why these Cathounds are acting fishes of late. I think that creature in the white might be their leader. That's interesting. Yep, definitely the leader of the Cathounds from the looks of things. He has a self-regeneration like Canderous. Must be one of the founding families other than the Sandros. Must be one of the Sandros. Yep. So, founding location of the Sandro families and the Matali families. There you go.
What?
Alright, let's get back to the Tatooine Academy to report to Master Czar about our findings and that I am successful in my trial. Where one came from. Alrighty. These planets are beautiful. Alrighty. Dead on. I'm going to be getting quite accustomed to this lightsaber. So I am going to need to change my new single fine style into a dual, but not using it on stuff, but I don't know. I'll think about changing the fine style of dual two lightsabers in hand to hand for me later. Alright, let's try this. Switch it up and level up. Alright, mission. Let's see what kind of skills you'll be gaining. Quite a great deal, I should say. Elsa, your joy has returned to you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I had lost him.
It's
just so right to have him back. We're just gonna go right home, right now, and celebrate. Aren't we, my lovely little droid? Don't worry. I'm gonna hug you and oil you and care for you and make sure you never, ever get away again.
You're welcome and everything. Hope you two will be happy. Alright.
我希望本集当你多么记忆，我们啊，一个多年，是
would like to ask you some questions, actually.
Achua Benti. Yun Patisa.
Actually, I'm going to see what you have in stock.
Ava Hassan Shan.
Get rid of these red crystals. No one likes them, and no one cares for them. These flame floors will come in handy, I'm sure. Alright, John, the Mandalorian Raiders are
Have you
killed.
found the Mandalorian Raiders yet?
I killed some of them on the plains in the south.
Good. Good. Put them down like the animals they are. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too.
I will come back if I find their leader.
Thank you, young Jedi.
I thought these Mandalorian Raiders are led by a leader. Though if I'm going to find him, I'm going to need to find some way to search for them.
How may I be of assistance?
Nothing right now.
Farewell, then. May the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yes. May the Force be with you.
Alright, let's go check on and report.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I just want to talk about your brother and soul.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
Just why exactly did she give you a reason to hate her so much?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
You mean no matter how much he stole?
I'm not going to pretend Griff wasn't a hustler and a con artist, but that doesn't mean you can just insult him. He did what he did to look out for me.
Of course,
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
So what exactly happened?
After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were going to try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Maybe something happened to him?
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was to hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nothing right now, Mission. And I'm sorry, but if we happen to find some trace of your brother, I'll let you know. I promise.
Okay, have it your way.
And I'm sorry about what I said, Mission. It's just that a con and people like him tend to get into all sorts of troubles, and most of them don't end well. But I know that your mission may be that you know that your brother may be alive. So if I happen to find some trace of him, I'll let you know. Huh. Johanny's back. Looks like she...
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order. For this you deserve the highest praise.
Thank you. And I'm glad I was able to help her out with her situation.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
Have you spoken to the council?
I have spoken to the council, and they have helped me see the truth about myself and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed.
What?
I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training.
Your training?
Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
Where exactly is Quatra now?
After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left,
You don't need to worry about
Quatra knew
that.
her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
Hey, I'm glad to see you're not getting hung up on all this. The past is in the past, you know?
I do
Yes,
not know
Mission
what
is
the
right
Council
on
has
that.
in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever's to come.
As do we all. And I'm glad that things are working out for you, Johnny. Just could have met your master. I'm sure she was a great woman. Master Zar?
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But
I'm
though she
glad I
was
was able
saved,
to save her.
do not dismiss what happened to her.
Of course.
Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has
Great.
been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our order.
I am honored, Master Zar. And I thank you for everything you have done in my test of trials. You, as well as the other masters, helped me through the Jedi training, and it helped me great for understanding and what I've already known about the Jedi. I thank you for that. Hearing this, folks, I am a full-fledged Jedi Knight and a Padawan.
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future.
I hope it
Your
does.
training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared.
What have you known?
When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Tatooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The
Very
secrets
well.
to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
What happened to the Jedi who went to investigate? And who was this Jedi?
We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst.
Then I
Is
will...
there anything else you want to know?
What can you tell me about Bastila?
Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the Masters and the Council, it is rare to find one so skilled in the art of battle meditation. Bastila was there when Revan was slain. Did you know that?
Yes, Karth mentioned, along with Bastila, mentioned something about the battle.
Bastila herself does not like to talk about it. She was accompanying the strike team that confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death of such a promising young Jedi as Revan upset her greatly. But Bastila knew she had to set her personal feelings aside for the sake of the galaxy and the Republic. The Force is strong with her now. And without her skill in battle meditation, we would have lost this war long ago.
God.
The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila. And for you. But you must draw strength from each other.
And we will,
May
Master
the Force be with
Pandor.
you.
I thank you for what you have showed me. Looks like Bastila is finally unlocked. I think that her being unlocked, being locked down is part of what I need to do. And now that she is unlocked, we can be able to handle situations even with or without Bastila with us. Though, never mind. Let's move on.
I demand justice.
Oh great,
The
the
Sandro
asshole
family is a
old man is
blight
here.
upon Dantooine. They must be punished. The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof. And we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrolls if there is some mistake. Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrolls are to blame?
And do you have proof that the Sandrolls
There
or
are
have any
possible
way?
explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own. As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into a son's disappearance.
Right.
Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
I shall look into this matter at once, if it's to shut this asshole up about his complaints about his missing son.
If Shen Matali is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matali and Sandrol estates. We must not allow that to happen.
And
Your
that's going
study and
to
training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to devote our minds for a short time, something which carries its own rewards.
Great. Alright, Bess, let's get you leveled up. Huh, I must have earned myself a Jedi robe. Though, getting that robe with me and learning my defense, but some of the force powers will be restricted if with armor on. In other words, I'm going to have to switch it to robe. But do not worry, though I will take great measure of care. Hopefully I'll be able to find better robes than my current one. Nice robe. Not much of a robe, but this will do. And these must be for upgrading lightsabers. And now your weapon is fully upgraded, Candace. must go settle this matter if it's to be able to shut that old man up. I'd rather not have this conflict to be a bloody situation over a dispute because of this any more than the council do. Besides, I don't like that guy anyway, and he's been giving off a bad attitude. Now I can understand his reason. While I may understand his reason of concern for his son, I'm not going to take that attitude from what he's been pointing out towards the tone that against me or in council. So I'm going to shut this dispute of his to shut his attitude up. Wait a minute. No way. Nemo's gone? He was right here. Wait. Oh no. Could that Jedi that Vandar was referring to could be Nemo? They sent Nemo to investigate? And he hasn't returned? Damn it! Nemo was a good man, and a good one. If something happens to him in that ruin, no, might as well figure this out myself. Watch out! That bag, we can use her skills of healing abilities. A dead settler? That wasn't here before. Cassis. Oh shit. This must be Cassis. I don't know who Cassis is, but might as well see his data pad. Central. Rack. This must be the son of one of the Central family. Barrier Alright, take a look upon the matter, seeing, verifying that we're estate where the centrals are. So that's the Matali and Cassius Central. Looks like he's from that Central family. Whoa. That's done with. I think that red one is the Mandalorian leader.
Yes. Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi.
I'm much more than
I
you've
will
seen to
add
be,
your head to
Mandalorian.
those of the other Jedi I have killed and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
So, you've been collecting the dead Jedi weapons. I'm gonna make you regret the day you did that. Oh yeah.
What can I do?
Huh? Yes.
Alright, from the packs. So he's collecting dead not just a Jedi, but a regular Jedi and a Dark Jedi. My god.
I'm here.
Also, the Mandalorian leader on Tatooine has been killed.
Yes.
Alright, so let's get things set up with a new look, Kendra, so... Alright, this has gone us by, the spy sign off.